that guy right there, that white chartreuse with a silver and a gold, nothing wrong with that. Love the 1/2 ounce because I'm going to be slow rolling it out here in that 4 to 9, 4 to 10. As you can see right there, there's a tree that runs out there into the lake. Oh man, that's a bite right there, boy. That was awesome. That was awesome. I have been wondering if I could do this in some of the areas that I like to crappie fish on this lake. We were fishing for crappie and I said, you know what? I need to grab some spinnerbaits and I need to go see if them bass will eat that spinnerbait. That water was 49 degrees when we got on the water this morning and it's now 50. Spinnerbait. Bing. You know, the one thing that I can't throw in that tree right there for the most part is a chatterbait. That's why I love to throw this guy right here. Oh, he came and got it right there. That was awesome. He came and got that spinnerbait right there at the boat. These things are so much more weedless. They'll bump that log and they'll just kind of come over. Sometimes that hook will grab something, but this is a lot more forgiving, staying in contact with the tree, than a chatterbait ever dreamed of being. That's why I love the spinnerbait, especially when that water's cold. Oh, that's awesome right there. So, you know, I'm trying to reel set on these fish. I'm not cracking them. I'm not hitting them real hard. I'm using my frog rod and I've got 80-pound braid on this. If you can condition yourself to reel setting on these things, as you get into January, February, you can catch the biggest fish in the lake with a spinnerbait. You just can. And if you condition yourself into reel setting, wind a load in your rod and then sweep it, you'll catch so many more fish. Because as you get into January, February, especially February, you'll have 6 pound, 7 pound, I've lost them in the mid-teens, unfortunately, on this because I tried to set as hard as I could. A lot of times the big ones will come up, they'll eat the whole thing. She'll just pack it around and you're pulling and nothing. If you just wind it tight and then you can set as hard as you want to. You look at that right there and you go, hey man, I bet there's a bass living in that. Let me throw a Texas rig in there. Let me throw a jig in there. But I like to do this. I like to throw spinnerbaits and move along. If I find a tree that's got a fair amount of fish in it, then I'll sit down and I'll do a Texas rig or I'll stay off of it and throw and fish the appendages out here and stay tight close to the bottom.